Our verse today is Romans chapter 13, verse 8. Owe no one anything except to love each other, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. From this verse up to verse 14, Paul discusses the relationship that should exist among Christians. His teaching is based on the Decalogue, the Ten Commandments, summed up in the love of God and love of neighbor. Read Matthew 22, 37 to 40 and John 13, 34 to 35. Paul echoes the teaching of Jesus. For the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in this word, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Romans 13, verse 9. In verse 10, he says, love does no wrong to a neighbor, therefore love is fulfilling the law. When he says in our verse, owe no one anything except to love each other, Paul tells his addressees the very reason why they are Christians. What Paul teaches, based on the teaching of Jesus, was not new. This command to love neighbor was already in the Old Testament. Sometimes many Christians think that the command to love, especially the love of neighbor, came from Jesus. But the love of neighbor was already contained in the law of Moses. What do we read in Leviticus? You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge against the sons of your people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. Leviticus 19 verse 18. The same passage says, you shall not oppress your neighbor or rob him. The wages of a hired worker shall not remain with you all night until morning. Leviticus 19 verse 13. The love and care for neighbor were always at the heart of the law and run through the Old Testament. Read Proverbs 3, 27 to 28. In our verse, Paul says, owe no one anything except to love each other. Loving each other means fulfilling the 7 commandments that pertain to other human beings. Hence, Paul says, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. Read also Galatians chapter 5 verse 14 and James chapter 2 verse 8. No matter what we do, if not done out of love, it is short of what God requires of us. When you do charity to people, for instance, what is the motive? Is it because you love, or do you want to show off your superiority, wealth, or power? Another aspect of loving others is doing to them what you wish done to you. That is the golden rule. Read Matthew 7 verse 12. Finally, to love is to love like Jesus, who gave his life for us. Read John 13, 34. The height of love is making sacrifices for the sake of the other person. Lord, teach us to love others genuinely without strings attached. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a pleasant day.